Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube. My name is Lady Empress, and today we're going to try and get a better understanding of Mercury retrograde. Wow. And the fire sign Aries. Let's sit down and talk about it. Hey everybody, thank you for joining us on this course. And I hope you got your pens and pencils and paper, notebooks, spiral notebooks, um, daily journal books. I hope you have those ready because this is module number 1. Okay? Anxiety may rise, but keep calm at this time. When you're ready to embark on a spiritual practice for the journey within, when you're really ready, that's why you're here now, because you're ready. And this is a complete beginner's guide to start practicing. Okay? Many are seeking for that deep personal journey of self discovery, inner exploration, and connection to something greater than yourself. Module number 1, which is understanding spirituality. One may ask, what is spirituality? When people hear the word spirituality, they may think of the Om symbols, different symbols, crosses. Um, they may think of yin and yang. They may think of the sky, the heavens, which some may relate to spirituality. But, but when we dive deep, we begin to know and understand that deep personal journey of self discovery, inner exploration, and connection to something greater than ourselves. Personal and subjective. This is what comes to mind when you think about spirituality. Transcends material concerns and explores questions of meaning and purpose. One may ask, what is my purpose in life? Or what does my purpose have to do with Mercury retrograde? Questions. Ask yourself, what result or intention stands behind my desired effect or outcome? You may notice that the voice that you're hearing doesn't line up with what you're seeing on the video. My purpose is to allow you to feel the impact of what Mercury retrograde truly feels like. Things do not line up the way you're used to seeing them. Some may relate this to brain fog, because you used to seeing things a particular way. You're used to doing things with the visual outcome already in mind. During Mercury retrograde, it gives you the opportunity to allow things to be unseen. You can't see it. It's what you do in the invisible realm. Like when you plant a seed and the seed lives below the soil, it has time to manifest and come up as a plant where you can physically see the plant and then physically harvest from the plant. During Mercury retrograde, it allows your knowledge to meet the energy of Mercury. People get confused with the name retrograde and thinking that it's actually going backwards. It is not. It's simply slowed down to allow you to tap in to the energy that Mercury holds. There are many myths behind what's believed. The understanding of most about Mercury is viewed from the dictionary point of view as being a Roman myth saying that it is a god that served as a messenger to other gods and was himself the god of commerce, travel, and thievery. As in symbol, Hg, a silvery white poisonous metallic element, liquid at room temperature. It is used in thermometers in the past, barometers, vapor lamps, and batteries, and in preparation of chemical pesticides as well. The chemistry of mercury is what intrigues me the most. The atomic number of 80, which actually equals 8, infinity, in representation of this year, 2024, the year of the 8. The atomic weight of 200.59 equals 7. That says God to me. Melting point of negative 38.87 degrees Celsius, that number also comes out to number 8, infinity. A boiling point, 356.58 degrees Celsius, equals number 9, the completion of a cycle. Specific gravity, 13.546, which equals the number 1. And God is the Alpha and the Omega. I have learned when you study astrology, you study science. And when you study science, you study God. The term retrograde, it is actually slowed down to attach your knowledge to the energy. This is how they study molecules, atoms, protons, electrons, neutrons, etc., by watching them rotating around each other at such a rate of speed that you cannot see it with the naked eye. But the evidence is there. Look at your hands, the trees, animals. It's just like, ask yourself, why was the book of Enoch removed from the Bible? Why, in the book of Daniel, King Nebuchadnezzar asked for the astrologers to come and interpret his dream? It was the astrologers, wise men, and magicians that showed up before and after the birth of Jesus to protect him. The astrologers has been a part of things in the Bible and the Holy Quran since the beginning of time, starting in Genesis 40 and 41, dealing with Joseph first when he was thrown into the well and sold to slavery, and he was able to interpret the butler and the baker's dreams, then Pharaoh's dreams. And when he was taken out of bondage after that interpretation, you could even think of Little Red Riding Hood when she was asked, "What does thy have in thy basket?" signifies a fullness and completeness and consciousness. That's what the 12 baskets are referenced in the book of John, chapter 6, verse 13, where they sat down and got full and had fragments left over. He said, "No, no, take and gather all those fragments and go on to give the fragments so that you remain full for yourself and your family." This completes Module 1 of Mercury Retrograde in Understanding Spirituality. If you'd like to hear more of this type of information, please click the bell to be notified of my next video load and click the subscribe button. Give me a like, leave a comment, and remember to garden yourselves accordingly.